All right, my PSA, my duty, or my contribution to humanity. 3 times people today have mentioned Dogecoin to me, or other cryptocurrencies, or made the statement that there's a lot to learn and there's whatever. Let me make it simple for you, okay? I'll first give you a reason why you can listen to me if you want to. Ignore me if you don't. But I'm going to give you some facts. I'll give you my background, my story on that real quick, and then I'll give you my recommendation, which is very simple, okay? First thing, I'm not selling you anything. I'm not going to make any money based on this. I'm not going to benefit in any way, really. Like whether you do what I recommend you do or don't, it's completely up to you, okay? So that's 1. 2, I've invested 90% of my net worth into Bitcoin. I only own Ethereum like 1 or 2 because I had them from years ago in a wallet that I didn't sell. And whatever, I'm gonna leave them there probably. I don't really care, okay? If I needed the money, I would sell it and I would convert that to Bitcoin or use it, okay? So I own only Bitcoin. I used to own altcoins. I sold them all when actually after reading Bitcoin Standard, that's what kind of opened my eyes to the reality that everything isn't Bitcoin except Bitcoin. And that's all there is to it, okay? So Dogecoin was actually a joke. It was a fork of the Bitcoin blockchain as a joke, okay? Elon picked it up as a meme because he likes to be funny and snarky. And people are literally buying it based on nothing but pure market hype. Okay? It's nobody's really paying attention to it. It's not long-term. It's not a long-term investment. It's literally meaningless. It's just this thing that's like sitting on a few computers around the world. It's absurd. So if you have Dogecoin right now, you should sell every penny of it, right? Everything that isn't Bitcoin is not Bitcoin. Everything that is a cryptocurrency that isn't Bitcoin, okay, or an altcoin or a shitcoin, these are centrally controlled, let's say, cryptocurrency projects that if you buy their coin, maybe you're supporting the project, yeah, but you really should not be doing it in a way, you shouldn't be convinced. Don't tell yourself you're investing because you're not. You're just purely gambling, pure speculation on whether it's going to go up or down, okay? Some of these will maybe stick around for the long run. They will have a use case, but none of them are going to be the future of money, which is what Bitcoin is, okay? Bitcoin is digital gold. I've been in Bitcoin for years now. I've been buying, slowly. I sold a little bit back in the day, made a little bit of money, paid some taxes on that, whatever. And then in 2020, I really dove in again, and I sold, and I bought, I would say 10 to 15% of my net worth I put into Bitcoin. And then I had some gold and silver. 2021, I've sold most of my gold and silver, and now I'm 90% in Bitcoin. Okay, that's because I understood the risks of gold. There's a lot of different things to it. I want to get to it, but that's where I'm at, okay? And so that's why I feel the need to just tell people, like, if you're not buying Bitcoin, you're purely gambling. And if you want to gamble, that's fine. Be honest about it, but it's not investing. It's speculation. Okay? Even buying Bitcoin isn't really investing. It's just a way to store your monetary energy. All right. It just so happens that Bitcoin is growing at, pretty much 200% a year for the last 12 years. And if we have hyperinflation in the United States, which it looks like we're leading in that direction very quickly with the current administration, then Bitcoin is likely to skyrocket in value, right? So you will benefit if you own Bitcoin. But even if you don't benefit by becoming a millionaire overnight, you're at least going to protect your financial wealth, and it gives you sovereignty as a human. It gives you sovereignty against the government, all right? So I like Bitcoin for all the reasons why it's amazing, other than really the fact that it's probably going to be the thing that makes me financially free. Like, that's just like a benefit, right? I'm going to make money on my own regardless of whether I have Bitcoin or not. So I don't really care about that part of it as much, but I care more about the sovereignty and protecting my family's wealth so that the government can't just keep inflating away dollars and eroding my purchasing power, eroding, any dollar I have in the bank, whatever. So you should only buy Bitcoin. That's my advice. You should only buy Bitcoin. Everything else is pure gamble, pure speculation, and that's it. Just literally buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin, keep buying, hodl it, which is HODL. It's kind of an internet meme. Basically means you hold it. Your plan is long-term. Your plan is not to sell it, not to trade it, okay? Because all those things, they create taxable events, they create paper trails, and you miss out on compounding interest and compounding returns. Buy Bitcoin with every extra penny you can, and that will protect your sovereignty. It will protect your wealth. It will be, it is the future of humanity. And one way or the other, Bitcoin is going to play a very predominant role. So you can be in early to benefit from that massively. Just don't rush in when everyone else is rushing in and the supply drops and price skyrockets, because that's what that is literally going to happen. I mean, wait till a company like Apple decides to put 2 billion, 20 billion, 50 billion on their balance sheet, right? Tesla just put 1.5. MicroStrategy, they have like 2 or 3 billion on their balance sheet now. Companies are becoming wise to this, and they're realizing that holding dollars in fiat, which is the US dollar, as the government keeps printing more of them, is a losing strategy. Their dollars are just wasting away through inflation. So that's my quick PSA. Buy Bitcoin, nothing else. Everything else is a waste of time. Everything else, I mean, is just pure speculation. It's all based on the greater fool theory, whereas Bitcoin is actual digital gold. It's the future of money. It's the greatest asset ever created by mankind. So that's not financial advice. That's I would say life advice. Yeah, buy Bitcoin. And I'm earning 6% on my Bitcoin, and then anything over 2 Bitcoins, I'm earning about 3.5%. I'm using Celsius, BlockFi, and Gemini Earn. Have it spread out a little bit, and then I have some on my Ledger Nano that I'm keeping kind of for like a rainy day. I don't think the world's going to collapse, so I'm not as I'm not as obsessive about like the sovereignty aspect of it as some other Bitcoiners are. If I can earn a return, I'm going to earn a return, right? It's no different than if I own real estate or if I own something in the stock market that I actually don't control. Like, I'm going to earn a return for as long as I can earn a return. And as long as society stays relatively put together, I'm good to go. And at the earliest signs of trouble, I'll pull out and I will take all of my Bitcoin into cold storage, which basically means off an exchange. And that will be my family's safety net.